Yo, what's going on, guys? It's NBA Talks back at it again with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that I've never done before on this YouTube channel. We're going to be reacting to some OKC Thunder takes from some non-Thunder fans. I feel like with the Thunder especially, there's a lot of people that will make casual, uneducated takes because they don't watch the Thunder. So I wanted to explore YouTube and maybe some other websites as well and just see some Thunder takes from some videos and see what people have to offer. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so to start off the video, I'm going to be going to the #1 spot on the internet to find something that makes you want to claw your eyeballs out. Ladies and gentlemen, Bleacher Report. You know, they have some good stuff, but most of it makes me want to die. I actually uninstalled Bleacher Report when they made their top 25 under 25 list and put SGA below THT. Yes, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander below Talen Horton-Tucker. That was a thing at the beginning of this season. Anyways, let's get right into it. Alright, so we have something. I don't know what it is. Hold on, I'm trying to find the article. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go down to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alright, so this is the Milwaukee Bucks, but they're trading with us, so I'm going to do it. So the Milwaukee Bucks receive Kendrick Williams. The Thunder receive Rajon Tucker, 2022 second, and another second. This is terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Why would we do this? You know, I know the joke is, oh, we love our draft picks. I guarantee somewhere in here it says we love our draft picks. Let's see. Ultimately making the trade to collect on 2 second-round picks. Like, no. No. How does Rajon Tucker have a better chance at minutes than OKC? Okay, so after watching this back, I realized that this article is probably referring to Rajon Tucker's chance at minutes on the Bucks versus OKC instead of Kenrich Williams versus Rajon Tucker's minutes in OKC, if that makes sense. So, sorry about that, but this trade still infuriates me for multiple reasons. So, yeah. Kenrich Williams was a rotation player for the whole season when he was healthy. He got minutes when he was healthy. Consistently, this season and last season. I don't understand this. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say Bleacher Report is awful. I know I said they had some good stuff, but for the most part, I just feel like it's all awful. Okay, next. This is the same article, but this is our trade, so it's different. Shout out Derek Favors with the drip. I would assume he's going to be in the trade. The Thunder receive a 2028 second-round pick. The Nets receive Derek Favors. I mean, I guess. I mean, we're just getting a second-round pick. I mean, I guess that's a dub. I mean, Derek Favors, he started quite a few games for us this year. He had some good games, had some not-so-good games. And, I mean, it makes sense for the Nets, especially if it's just a second-round pick. He's a role-playing big man that knows his role, and he's been in the NBA a long time. I do think he can still produce, especially as a backup. So, I think, I mean, this one's much better than the other one. Probably, okay, in the offseason, the Thunder can cash in all their draft selections and make some insane 6 first-round pick-ish offers for disgruntled stars. Probably not, especially with Victor Wembanyama becoming draft eligible, except expect OKC to spend at least one more year with the tank. Moving Favors to a championship caliber team would be awesome for all parties, blah, blah, blah. If they don't mind adding on the salary, a future second-round pick down the road should get all it takes to get Favors out of Oklahoma City, where the now 30-year-old began his career 12 years ago. Actually didn't know he played for the Nets, so that'd be a dope, like, around the circle move. But, yeah. This one's much better than the Kenrich Williams one. And if we can get rid of not Kenrich Williams, oh my gosh. If we can get rid of Derek Favors' $10 million for a second-round pick, and, you know, I think that's solid. I would give this one probably a B+. This one, hold on, let me scroll back up. This one, D. I give it a D. I'm not doing this trade ever. The only reason I'll give it a D is because we get 2 seconds and a young player. But I still think it's a terrible trade, so I'm going to give it a D. The only reason it's not getting an F is because at least the package kind of centers around things that we should get in a trade, like picks and young players, except these are not to the caliber that we should be getting. I'd say a first. Maybe like Rajon Tucker and a first unprotected from the Bucks. You know, I feel like that's much better. But yeah, this one gets a D for me. Okay, so the first video we got here is from JWAC. He's got 458 subs. It's titled 2022 Oklahoma City Thunder Offseason Preview. It was posted May 7th, 2022. It's currently May 17th. Draft lottery day, by the way. Shout out. Let's get that number 1 and 2 pick. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. And again, disclaimer, I don't want anyone to think I'm coming at people saying casual, uneducated takes, because I'm not. A lot of people just didn't want to watch the Thunder, and if they want to miss out on greatness developing before their eyes, that's fine. Sometimes it may have been a little ugly, but it's fine. So yeah, let's jump right into it.
Welcome back, and today I'm going to be doing another off-season preview, and today we are doing the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team that I didn't watch a ton of last year, and I don't think many people did unless you are a diehard OKC Thunder fan.
Gotta add this in. First of all, see the Russell Westbrook picture in the background. Respect. And second of all, you're very correct. There are only two types of people that watched the Thunder last year. Number one, diehard Thunder fans, and number two, the fans of the teams that we were playing.
Before I do, make sure you guys hit that like button and the subscribe button. Also, I'm doing one of these videos for all 30 teams, so check out the link in the description below, and you can watch all of these previews that I've done. Also, follow me on Twitter. That will also be down in the description below. But
everybody go sub to this guy. Check him out on all his socials. Shout out to him. Like I said, I'm not coming at any of these people like making fun of them or disrespecting them. I'm just coming to give my opinion on their takes. And check this guy out. He sounds to be grinding, man. Like 30-team offseason preview. That's no joke, man. So go check him out.
But let's go ahead and get right into this. So they've got two guys that I really think you could build a solid backcourt around, depending on where you want to play Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey was one of the best rookies in the NBA last year, and I said this in my Pistons video, this rookie class is going to be fantastic. Josh Giddey surprised me. I thought they reached on him at 6. It looks like they got good value. He didn't have a good handle, wasn't the best shooter, and he really did good. He's a phenomenal passer. I don't want to say he's Luka-esque. He kind of reminds me of Luka.
Okay, so I love this guy. But anyway, seriously, I agree. Luka. Oh my gosh. Okay, but in all seriousness, I agree with this guy. Josh Giddey is a fantastic passer. I agree with him in that aspect. Josh Giddey definitely wasn't the best shooter coming in, but if you guys have watched my other video, which you should go check out on Josh Giddey, I do think the shooting's going to come around, and I would definitely have to say it's going to be more than just a solid backcourt going forward with SGA and Josh Giddey because they're amazing. And I think that the eye of the public on Josh Giddey was bad coming in because of all the memes about how he can't play basketball and the scouting report meme. He proved all that wrong, man. He's a fantastic player, and he's just only going to get better. So, yeah.
And a solid piece that you could definitely build around. So you've got those two guys, and then you hit gold. You got a guy who I think you can run as a 6-man and Trey Mann. Super athletic, good shooter. I think that is a home run pick for them. I don't see him being a starter on this team. But as a 6-man coming off the bench, I think he works really well.
I like this as well. I like this take from him because Trey Mann, he's definitely a starter caliber player, no doubt about that. He could start on a team. He could start on this team. But I just think for the sake of the lineup and the way it's going to be structured when we're competing, I do think Trey Mann is going to be a 6-man. But that's not to say that he is a bench player necessarily. You can be a 6-man and get starter minutes. We've seen that multiple times. Example, in Oklahoma City, Dennis Schroeder. He got starter minutes. He was in the best lineup statistically in the NBA with the 3-man lineup, or 3-guard lineup with SGA, Chris Paul, and himself in 2019-20 season. So, my point is Trey Mann will probably be a 6-man in my opinion, but he'll be getting starter minutes.
And they've got Lou Dort. Lou Dort is interesting. I see him probably sticking around, but his contract is so good. I could see teams being willing to throw a first-round pick to get a guy like a Lou Dort because he's such a great defender.
Yeah, coming from a Thunder fan, we're not getting rid of Lou Dort for a first-round pick. Just to disclaim, this guy did say that Lou Dort probably wouldn't end up getting traded. I just wanted to disclaim that. I just didn't get to put it in the reaction. I'm not Sam Presti, so obviously this should go without saying. I don't make that decision, but we're not getting rid of Lou Dort for a first-round pick. I know obviously this guy is just saying, maybe a player plus a first, but we're not it would take a lot to get Lou Dort from us. He has such a big impact, and his shooting has just improved so much. And going into next season, he'll get a lot more open catch and shoot opportunities, and you'll see his efficiency rise. And he's just such a big impact that goes beyond the numbers as well. So Lou Dort he's going to get paid. I think we'll extend him.
There's a lot to like about this Thunder team. Thunder fans should be really encouraged. I don't want to say I'd go for it next year and like try to win a ton of games because I don't think this roster is nearly there yet. But they've got, like I've said, really nice pieces. I hate tanking. I think it's so dumb. I don't think they're even a play-in team, to be honest, even if they were, let's say, hypothetically, they got the number 1 and number 2 picks, and they could take whoever they wanted. I still don't think that's enough.
I would have to disagree with this. Now, hear me out. The reason I say this is, first of all, I don't necessarily think we will make the play-in, but we're definitely playing caliber team next year because you have an offseason progression of Josh Giddey, an offseason progression of Lou Dort, Trey Mann, all these guys. A lot of people are coming back for their sophomore and third years, and even some guys that are past that. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I expect to see a jump in numbers from him and Josh Giddey and Trey Mann and Poku and more people, but those are just to name a few. This team is going to be much better next year. I think you expect to see us at the beginning of the season. I think we could shock a few people.
I don't know if Karl Anthony Towns is going to be out there. Probably not. Anthony Davis, maybe. The Lakers need to replenish first-round picks, young talent, both of which the Thunder have.
We're not getting Anthony Davis. That would make no sense for the Lakers. Like, this guy's making valid points in terms of they do need young talent and they do need draft assets, but they're not going to go out and trade Anthony Davis for them because they want to keep LeBron happy. The Lakers still think their title window's open. If they didn't think that, then they wouldn't be trying to keep Russell Westbrook and interviewing coaches for Russell and asking them how they're going to utilize Russell Westbrook. So to me, they're not going to go trade their second best or best player in some people's eyes for draft picks and young players.
But Thunder fans, let me know in the comments section. What do you guys think? Who do you guys want in the draft? What do you guys want to do this season? Okay, so that's going to be it for this video, but this was a really solid video from this guy. Shout out to him. Like I said, whoops, I just banged my table. Go sub, I'm sub, JWAC on YouTube. I'll link him in the description. Shout out to him, man. He made some really good takes. This is not a casual fan. I can definitely tell that this man has put time into this video, and he puts time into his channel. And he puts time into the NBA as well. Like, he's not just getting on here and spatting a bunch of nonsense like some people do. So, shout out to him. Very good takes. I did disagree with a couple, but I respect his opinion. Everybody has their opinion. So, yeah. If you guys would like more videos like this, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and make sure to let me know with a thumbs up as well, and a subscription if you're new. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Maybe check me out on Twitter at GilgeousMax, Instagram at OKC Always, and my podcast with Thunder Random and OKC Flow, the Sparkplug podcast. All those links will be in the description. Thank you guys so much. God bless you all, and have an awesome rest of your day.